Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm Josie with Awakened Soul, and we are here for a reading about the person on your mind and the connection you share with them. Today's reading is going to be an ultra deep dive, which I do typically reserve for my pop-up reading style. However, I felt called to 4 different oracle decks already. I've been drawn to them. I'm going to be using all 4 of those before we even get to the tarot portion. So buckle up for the ride, I suppose. This is a timeless reading, and it's also intended for all zodiac signs. So I set the intention it would find who it's meant to when it is meant to find them. At the end of the day, I like to remind all of you to listen to your own intuition and only take messages if, when, and how they truly resonate. Okay? Especially since this is a collective reading. So to get us started, I'm going to leave things general, just talking about the connection itself, and then we're going to get a little bit more specific as we go along in the reading. I do ask that as we go along here today, if you find yourself resonating with this, you hit that like button and subscribe for more readings in the future. That way you won't miss out on any future readings that will resonate with your situation. This wanted to fly out, okay? I don't know if that caught on camera or not. We have meant to be, moon calling, or moon called. Interesting. We also have the moon's wisdom, take the lead. And it's quite interesting because in this case, I feel like your person is being represented by the moon. And it's very interesting because typically I don't necessarily read the top portion of the cards, like I don't read into it, but it's almost telling a story here where it says moon called, moon representing your person. I don't know, maybe somebody out there calls their person the moon or something like that, or it's a nickname. And then we have the moon's wisdom, take the lead. So what this is telling me is this person, whoever we're reading on for you right now, either is or already has felt this deep magnetic pull towards you and this calling to reach out to you and to take the lead in this situation. So let's dive a little bit deeper. I'm going to pull from my energy deck next. Another one of the decks I was drawn to. I'm going to pull their energy and yours to give you some more insight as to what's going on energetically in the situation at this time. Okay? Oh, that was too many. Talk to me about this person's current energy and the dynamic. Thank you. We have balance. Something is equalizing here. Maybe you felt like you were taking the lead for the majority of the connection, and it could be that roles have reversed recently. Okay, you are being represented with confidence, and I love to see it. Congratulations. Confidence is a beautiful energy to embody, and I'm happy if you are tapping into that. It seems like you're reclaiming your power. That's what's coming through here. Is it seems like in this connection and in your life in general, you're in this process of reclaiming your own power and maybe balancing yourself out as well. I'm seeing a situation where at some point in the past, you were probably taking on more of a pursuer role. You were chasing, you were going after this person, you were maybe making the first moves, taking the lead here, and it's almost like things are balancing out and reversing. It's like roles are being reversed here. Your person has felt called to kind of flip roles in a lot of ways. And you guys, it just channeled in that moon could be representative of Cancer energy. Cancer is ruled by the moon, and it can also be Pisces, okay? Because in tarot, the moon is Pisces. So it's quite possible maybe this person has dominant water placements in their chart. We could also be talking about this all taking place in Pisces season, which I believe we just entered into, or we will be within the next week or so of this video posting, okay? So this could all be transpiring in the season of Pisces or near it, okay? So that could be why moon seems to be representing a person in this reading, okay? More specifically, your person, not necessarily you. Again, it seems like this person is reversing roles. It's like they've had this calling. It's like this divinely timed event that this person is now taking the lead and taking a step up here. they felt called to do so, they might start calling you more, reaching out to you more. And I think that they're taking on more of a pursuer role, whereas in the past, you were the one making the first moves. You were kind of guiding the way of this. And now it's kind of like you're taking a step back, you're chilling, you're feeling confident in yourself, what you have to offer, what you bring to the table, and you're no longer putting in all the effort, putting in all the work if you're not seeing that reciprocated with you. Oh my gosh. Okay, you guys. So things are equalizing. Your person is balancing things out energetically. There's something shifting within them that is bringing more balance into your connection. Okay. Let's get out a couple more oracle cards, and then I'm going to switch to my last oracle deck before we dive into the tarot. Okay, in the tarot, I'll talk about their thoughts and feelings about you in more depth. This, with the oracle cards, is essentially me trying to get more information out about the connection itself, okay? What's going on here? So we have forgive. It could be that maybe this person or you did something that was pretty heavy in the connection, and there's a need for forgiveness here. This could also be a need to forgive other people from the past. So it could be that you and this person have carried on karmic wounds, karmic patterns, issues from other connections that have carried into this. It's kind of trickled down into your connection. There's a need to embody the energy of forgiveness here. And I don't want to say that it's one-sided. I really don't want to point fingers and say, this is your person, that's their work, everything is a-okay on your end. If you feel like there is something you still need to release or purge or forgive or let go of, I think it's really important that you analyze that as well. It seems like right now you are becoming very confident in yourself. Maybe you are already going through this process where you have been forgiving yourself and other people and really releasing a lot of things. It seems to me like you're in a highly receptive energy at this time where you are tired of overworking or people pleasing or seeking after things all the time. And you're at a state where you are ready to finally let go and receive and purge things that aren't serving you. And it seems like that's helping you out if that's the case. Or this could be indicating that that's coming next or something you need to work on. I think that there are things your person needs to forgive, release, and heal as well. And maybe both of you are in the middle of putting in that work at this time, and that could be why it's reaching you. Okay, this is preparing you for a new chapter of your life and probably in this connection as well. Okay, eggs could be important right now. Maybe you've been seeing them as symbols or something like that recently. To me, it's also talking about a rebirth, beginning anew, something cracking open, so to speak, and it's going to be a big event, okay? Whatever is going on within you, your energetic field, and with your person, within the connection itself as well, is preparing you for something greater and bigger right now. So all of this work you've been pouring into yourself, all of this energy that has been shifting within you and within your person is preparing you to enter into a grand chapter, I'm feeling called to say, where things are more harmonious, it's balanced, it feels healthier, it's positive, okay? You're giving life and birth to new things that are matching your current vibration. So all of this work you've been pouring into yourself isn't in vain. It's actually helping to prepare you for something greater in the near future. Now, we're going to hop into some messages now. These also talk about situations. So I am intending on them coming from your person to you. Although I think it's important that if you find this is something you would like to say to them or say to yourself, you also take it as it resonates for your situation. Okay. And I felt called to say that for a reason. So please listen to yourself, especially this one. This one is highlighted because it keeps flipping every time I try to pick up the cards. Okay. Whew. And by the way, you guys, I'm a little bit sick. If it sounds like my mood is down or I sound off, it is not the case. I literally just am sick. And so I'm talking a little slower, quieter, because I don't want to start coughing on camera for you. Okay. Self-love. I am still trying to heal. And it could be that this came out in such a way to note that this is something both of you are experiencing. I think self-love and self-confidence is a big part of your journey if this is finding you, and you have finally reached this pinnacle of healing when it comes to that. Now, that's not to say there isn't more work to do, but I think you've reached a certain level of self-love and self-confidence to the point where now you are radiating that energy. And it's something that both you and your person need to focus on, okay? Especially if there's any type of codependency or people pleasing or issues with your attachment style for either one of you. I think focusing inward and focusing on your self-love and self-confidence without relying on another person to validate that is part of your journey with each other. So I do think that this is a divinely orchestrated connection. It's a divinely guided connection. It feels like a significant one for both of you, and it's meant to bring forward a lot of healing, not just so that the two of you can live happily ever after, but so that no matter what happens, you feel good to go. You've done your healing. You've had these big wake-up calls and these aha moments, and so has your person, okay? Now we have two more. Dishonesty. By lying, I ripped us apart. So that could be coming from your person. I think intuitively you already know what this is all about, and maybe they've already made a confession to you about this. It could be that lies or struggles with being upfront is something your person has issues with. I think that that is a red flag you should never dismiss. Now, if you can tell that this person is working on it and they're trying to earn your trust and they're trying to make an effort to be more transparent with you, that's a different thing. But if you continue to uncover lies on your own and they do not approach you first to confess or tell you the truth or bring clarity, that is a red flag you should not be dismissing. I care about my collective. I care about all of you beautiful souls. And I do a lot of love readings on my channel, and unfortunately, I have to tap into some unpleasant energies at times, and I've had plenty of these red flag connections come up in the past. If you find that you're the only one putting in the effort, this person is being non-committal, they're dragging their feet, they're giving you false promises, they're future faking you, gaslighting you, or any of that toxic behavior, I would recommend getting the heck out of that situation and stop wasting your time. And if this reading found you, I believe it found you during a time where you're putting in a lot of effort into yourself and you've had enough of any kind of BS behaviors anyway. So maybe you just needed an extra dose of that motivation or something like that. But please do not dismiss red flags. Do not stay in situations that do not feel rewarding, healing, or fulfilling to you in some way, okay? Life is very short and precious, and there are people out there that will match you in better ways. Anyway, so it could be that maybe that's something your person is working on, is being more honest, being more direct. It could even be that maybe a recent challenge between the two of you has involved an uncovering of a lie or something like that, and it's maybe that's part of what caused this shift or something between the two of you. One moment. Whew. Okay, I knew it was coming. Anyway, the last card we have from my Oracle decks is Unfinished Business. We still have things to resolve and discuss. So I'm not going to get into the nitty-gritty. You know whether you're in communication with this person or not, so I'm not going to beat around the bush here. Regardless of your state of communication, the two of you have unfinished business with one another. And it could have something to do with this lie or the dishonesty or whatever that pattern was, okay? Anyway, I might need to go grab my water, you guys. Anyway, there's more still to come here. The story isn't over with yet. It could be that maybe this person did lie to you or do something pretty major to disrupt the flow of this connection. And because of that, maybe you pulled your energy back, you took a step back, and that could be why things are balancing out now, because this person, it's like the roles have reversed. And now this person seems to be wanting to embrace this connection more than ever and be honest and work through things. And they want to talk to you about what's been going on. So let's get out a couple tarot cards now. I want to dive into their thoughts and feelings about you in greater detail, okay? And again, this reading is going to go a little bit over time. I felt called to do it this way for a reason, though, so I know there's something behind that, okay? This is your friendly reminder to like the video and subscribe if you haven't yet. That card that flew all the way over there is the Lovers, and I'm not going to run after it and pick it up. Just take my word for it. I can see it clear as day. Okay? This person's thoughts and feelings, please. Okay. We also have the Page of Cups coming out. Swans, geese, ducks, waterfowl could be really important symbols for this connection right now because it's coming out in all of these cards. Okay. And just as I said that, a crow called in the background, which I know is not a waterfowl, but still, maybe birds in general are important symbols. Okay. Right as I said that, you guys, take a look at that. We have the Fool. Okay. It's like they're almost giving me a timeline because take a look at this. We have the egg. Then we have the baby bird. Then we have the kind of like a little bit older swan. I don't know if you can tell on camera or not, but this seems like, I don't know, like a teenager swan, a teenager bird or something like that. And then over there with the lovers, we have two very mature geese depicted. So it's almost like they're talking about a timeline progression here. Things are evolving, things are leveling up, growing over time. And it's like, I don't know, it's very interesting. Anyway, getting back to the message, talk to me about this person's thoughts and feelings about the viewer. Okay. Two came out together, the Four of Pentacles with the Eight of Wands. Can't talk right now, you guys. So what's the scoop? What's the story here about this person's thoughts and feelings about you? I feel like this is a pretty clear, straightforward train of thought that they've been having lately. They clearly want to be your partner. They want to be with you. They want to be in a union with you in the 3D with the lovers coming out first. That's quite obvious. There's definitely something they need to apologize to you for though, or they feel like they want to make you an offering. There's two different ways we can read this energy in this card. And honestly, for most of you watching, I think it's both. Okay, so I'm just gonna rattle it off and you listen to your intuition here. Like I've already been talking about, oh no, that was my remote that fell. It's okay. Anyway, they want to pursue you. They want to be the one that makes a move directly towards you. They have a love offer for you. And not only that, there's an apology that's necessary here because the Page of Cups can also talk about apologies, resets, right? And since we have the Fool coming out right after that, whatever this is feels like a new beginning for this person, for this connection, maybe for you. It's a second chance. It's a new chapter. It's letting go of the past and going towards the future, something brand new for the two of you. And that's something your person is thinking about. It's like they're channeling a message in where it's like they almost just want to talk for a minute. And I've never done this like live on camera, I don't think before. Maybe in personal readings I have, but I'm just going to start talking, I guess, kind of like it's your person, but they're coming in to say, I want to be with you. I'm sorry that I did this. I want to try again. This time around, I'm going to do things right. I'm coming towards you. I want this to be a second chance for both of us. I'm very sorry that I was so selfish, that I acted the way that I did. I need you to know that I'm speaking to you from the bottom of my heart, and I really mean this. I don't want to lose you. I don't want to lose this connection. I was guarded. I was overprotective. I let the past define who I am in the present, and I no longer want to embody that energy. I don't want to do this anymore. I'm sorry that I was so guarded, that I was so selfish, that I was greedy, that I chose other things over you, over this connection. I couldn't see clearly, and I want to tell you the truth. I want to communicate more. I want to be open and honest with you about everything. I don't want to hide it anymore. I don't want to lie to you, and I don't want to lose this connection. Okay, in the back of the deck over here is the Star, which is a new beginning after a tower, after a catastrophic event, after something that has changed the foundation of something else. This connection, this relationship, your life, I don't know. Something has had a great reset and there is healing. There's a new chapter coming now. And your person is at bare minimum hoping for that. They want to bring healing in. They want to have a new start with you. They don't want to let this connection go. So it seems like there has been a lot of heaviness going on in this connection, and they want to move past that. So I hope this reading brought you some clarity and some insight. I am going to recharge our energy and pull you a personal message from the universe. If you've made it this far into the reading, drop a bird or a feather emoji down below to let me know that you are still here. Okay, and then hold on, I'm getting our affirmation out. So your message is the Condor. Hold the highest vision of your life. You now possess the ability to move past any hurdles. Okay. And then your affirmation of the day, I invite you to affirm with me by typing the top part down below. I suppose you can read it aloud as well or write it down if you like. Today I feel good. Today I know deep down that I look good, feel good, and am a good person. I think that is beautiful. And I am going to leave our reading here today. I thank you all for joining. I hope you have a blessed rest of your day or night. And until next time, bye for now.